Hey guys, we have a really cool project I'm excited to share with you today. It's going to solve a lot of problems we've had here at the off-grid cabin involving our power supply and our power generation for the cabin. Although our solar setup has taken really good care of us the last few years, there are some shortcomings, and today we're going to resolve some of those. So let's get to it. All right guys, so our solar setup takes pretty good care of us, right? But in the off-grid world and world in general, we like to have backups, correct? Today I'm going to show you the ultimate home backup solution. Jackery has sent us a transfer switch and a Jackery 2000 Plus to hook up to our cabin. They've noticed that we had some shortcomings and they want us to be better prepared for our next natural disaster or grid down situation, or when the sun doesn't shine for a few days. We need a better option and a better way to deal with this. And today the Jackery 2000 Plus and the transfer switch is going to help solve that problem for us. I think everybody can agree that the weather has been a little funky the last few years. We get storms that roll through, temperatures, wind, all kinds of crazy stuff, right? And we want to be ready for the next time our power goes out. So using a system like the Jackery 2000 Plus, not only are we going to ensure a more sustainable lifestyle and safer, more reliable power for backup, we're also going to use green energy to do it. It's also going to help us with energy independence, and its new eco-friendly design is going to give us a great peace of mind knowing that we're ready to go in the next natural disaster, hurricane, storm, or grid down type situation. All right, so let's go over to the solar shed. I'm going to show you what we've done in the last few days and how we installed the transfer switch to run our whole cabin and use the Jackery 2000 Plus as home backup, or in this case, cabin backup. All right, so over my shoulder here, you're gonna see the transfer switch that I installed the other day, and along with the Jackery 2000 Plus solar generator. I'm going to show you some clips of me installing this and how we set this up. I'm going to briefly show you how we installed this system. The way I have this set up is going to differ slightly from the way you could install it at your home. Here's our transfer switch. There's a little gauge here showing power that goes through it. We have 6 circuits. We could use these 5 for other breakers in your main breaker box. They're marked A, B, C, D, E, F. Find the red that's marked with B through F. Take the line out of the breaker, put the red in its place, and then the black wire that you take out of the breaker in your main box, you connect to the correlating black. A qualified electrician is going to run this into your main panel box, whether it be in your garage, your utility room, basement, wherever that is located in your home. We're going to hook that transfer switch to that. That way you could hook up the Jackery 2000 Plus, plug it in directly to the transfer switch, and you have ready to go instant power for that next grid down situation. So in our situation, our solar shed powers our cabin. We can only run for 2 to 3 days with the current storage capacity in our lead acid batteries, and we need a backup system to run us through those long stretches where we don't see the sunshine. And the Jackery 2000 Plus is a great option for that. It's been pretty nasty out the last few days. The solar shed is going dead and at unsafe levels, so I'm gonna go switch over to the Jackery for a couple days and we'll test her out while while it continues to storm. I think we got 1 or 2 more days of cloudy crap weather. So let's go switch over, show you how quick it is to switch over to the Jackery. So solar shed's not super happy, so we're going to turn on the Jackery. I'm going to take our cord coming from the transfer switch, plug it back in. We can turn the power on. We're going to take it from line, which is our solar shed, up to generator. Instant power. So now we're directly switched over to the Jackery, drawing only 70 watts in the cabin. The cool thing is I can monitor the Jackery 2000 Plus with Bluetooth from my phone inside the cabin. So you will likely have this set up in your garage, your utility room, basement, wherever your AC breaker panel is for the house. In an off-grid application, we have the solar shed. A lot of people who do off-grid have a isolated room or building for their solar equipment. You're gonna have the Jackery 2000 Plus and transfer switch installed in home. So that way, you know, like I said, basement, garage, utility room, wherever your main power is in the house. So yeah, let's run for a couple days while it storms here. It's like 45-mile-an-hour winds today, and it's been dark and rainy for the last couple days, so the solar shed's dead, but now we have extra power, so that's super exciting. I'm very happy. Look, all courtesy of the Jackery.
Easy to switch over?
Yep. I'm going to show you how to do it so you don't have to pull any plugs or do anything. All you literally have to do is turn the Jackery on and flip a switch.
Awesome.
Jen's got to work for a couple hours, and then we are going to cook dinner, and everything in the cabin's running off the Jackery. So we'll use the air fryer. We make coffee every morning. We obviously have the refrigerator running.
We'll probably use more power than usual a little bit today because it's kind of rainy out.
Yeah, dark.
It'll be a good test for it,
yeah,
to show you a true test for it.
And dark and gloomy, so more lights and stuff.
More lights, and we're not working outside, so we're gonna be hanging out in here.
So, all right, guys, we'll keep you updated here and touch base in a little bit. All right, guys, so watch how neat this is. I have the Jackery app open. Well, I had it open. We got 100%. Okay, we're starting with 4,000 watt hours of battery capacity to run the cabin, and I can turn the power to the cabin on and off. And I can also monitor, hit it AC back on, there you go. And we can keep track of the temperature of the unit, how much capacity we have left, how much we're drawing. I can keep track of everything from my phone on the Jackery app. Pretty cool. Surging to start the refrigerator, so like 700 watts, and then it drops down about 100 watts. All right, guys, it's a fresh new day. We've gotten through the stormy weather, and the sun's shining. Just want to give you a little update on the Jackery 2000 Plus. We transferred the power from our solar shed over to the Jackery. We've been running on it for about 36 hours. We've gone about our business per usual. We've made coffee in the morning twice. We have the refrigerator running. We charge our laptops. Jen works on her laptop. I edit on mine. We charge camera gear. We charge our phones. We have lights. And we've gone about our business. We have not minimized anything or cut back in any way. So we do not currently have the Jackery plugged into any type of grid power, shore power, or solar charging of any sort. It's been running solely off its storage capacity, the 2,000 watt hours that it has in the unit, plus the 2,000 watt hour expansion battery. %. Cabin is only drawing 38 watts right now. That's probably just from, you know, having little devices plugged into the outlets. Expansion battery is at 31%. I know you can't see it on the thing, 31%. Camera plays tricks on you. All right, so the Jackery 2000 plus expansion battery, 4,000 watt hours of storage capacity, is run us for 36 hours. We've had it plugged in. The Jackery 2000 Plus has the capability of taking up to 1,400 watts of solar input for solar charging. That means we could charge this unit up quickly, 2 hours for just the 2000 Plus alone. So what I'm going to do now is, our solar shed has been charging for 4 hours in the sunshine since this morning, and it's back to full. So we're gonna suck some juice off of the solar shed, and on this nice sunny day, we're gonna have full capacity. That way we'll have the Jackery 2000 Plus in reserve for when we need it again. This is similar to the way you'd set it up for you to use as home backup. Charge it up to 100%, have it in reserve for rainy weather, or you could run your whole cabin off of it full time if you'd like, or have home backup. So the more efficient way to charge this would be to hook solar directly to it. Because our battery bank's full on the solar shed, we're just going to use AC power. It'll charge back up in just a couple hours. Alright, so you guys were watching there on the screen the charge rate go from all the way down to 400, or from 0, 400, and then it slowly crawled up. The Jackery 2000 Plus is equipped with smart charge technology. What it's going to do is take real good care of your batteries. It wants the health of our batteries to stay as good as possible for longevity. We want the system to have a good lifespan and not harm those batteries. You could use this system full time, just like we've been using our solar shed. It's very equivalent. So really, in comparison, the Jackery 2000 Plus paired with the expansion battery is almost an exact replica of our entire solar shed. 4,000 watt hours. Lithium iron phosphate LiFePO4 batteries though, so better technology. Will last 4,000 cycles to 70% capacity. That means we have 70% of its functioning capacity even after those 4,000 cycles. 3,000 watt inverter, 6,000 watt surge, very equivalent to our inverter. So we're not sacrificing anything when we switch from our solar system that runs our cabin full time over to the Jackery. And look, it's portable, charges even faster, and will last 10 to 15 years, no problem. Our system will probably only take care of us for less than 5 because of the technology. So let's let the Jackery 2000 Plus charge up on this beautiful sunny day, and then our solar shed will charge up as well, and we'll be good for another week of power. Another thing I like about the Jackery 2000 Plus being hooked up to the transfer switch like it is over here is we could use this to save us some money. We all know that the rising cost of energy and the rising cost of everything in the world today, we have to pinch some pennies and save up where we can. Well, there's no reason why you could not run your critical loads on the Jackery 2000 Plus and run with solar and cut back on your electricity cost. I think that's a great option. I think you could run, say, an outbuilding, or say all the equipment in your garage. You could plug stuff directly into it. You could use, like I said, you could run parts of your house with the transfer switch that are either critical loads, or like I said, you could run your refrigerator or your coffee maker or your utility room. You could set it up to help cut back on utility costs as well. No reason not to. I think those are great options that are going to be used more and more here in the future. So not only is the Jackery 2000 Plus the ultimate home backup solution, it's also leading the way to get us all to live in a greener, more sustainable lifestyle. Having a Jackery 2000 Plus for the next grid down situation or natural disaster also gives us a great peace of mind. It's 3,000 watt constant and 6,000 watt surge pure sine wave inverter. You can run almost any appliance in your home. Your refrigerators, your furnace, your lights. Cold nights without the furnace running and food going to waste or spoiling because you cannot run your refrigerator is not something you have to worry about anymore. Based upon your needs and wants, the Jackery 2000 Plus can be expanded anywhere from 2,000 watt hours to 24,000 watt hours. And with LiFePO4 battery chemistry, you could assure the Jackery 2000 Plus will take care of you for 10 plus years. So not only is the Jackery great at supplying power to our critical devices and critical loads at our home, it's also great at recharging. It can rapid recharge in just 2 hours, and from 0 to 80% in just 100 minutes. So if power outages aren't something you're faced with every day, rest assured Jackery is great at storing energy long term. With their ultra long standby mode, you lose less power while in storage. assuring when you need the Jackery 2000 Plus, it's ready to go. Jackery is also equipped with smart app controls at your fingertips. Use the Jackery app to control and monitor your Jackery 2000 Plus right from your phone. And if using the Jackery 2000 Plus inside your home, they have equipped with a quiet charging mode, so it won't disturb your evening or your activities. When using quiet charging mode, it drops the charging rate so the fans produce less than 30 decibels of noise. You could also use the Jackery as pass-through power, so you have an emergency power supply of 20 milliseconds, keeping your critical devices powered up with no interruptions. Jackery has industry-leading safety technology, guys. They want to make sure when operating any of these devices in your home, you're as safe as you possibly can be. And not only do you have peace of mind knowing the Jackery's there for when you need it, they also include a 3+2 warranty for you. 3 years full warranty on the unit and 2 additional years if you buy it directly from their site. So make sure you check out the Jackery 2000 Plus home backup system using the links in the description box below and the first pinned comment. I think you'll be extremely impressed when you go to their official store and check out what Jackery can power. So it's really great to know that when I'm here at the cabin and we need power, the Jackery 2000 Plus is there ready to go. I'd like to thank Jackery for sponsoring this video. I'd like you guys to make sure, if you're interested in what Jackery can power, check out their official store and find out. Use the links in the description box below and the first pinned comment to check out the best options and the best deals you can get on a Jackery of your own.